na so you mede so edi am je so no eye Kofi eso na nan ma na pempacho me ma wachen
yes so
ba che bia boko de
adom ni ahwe ni experience me ho ye pa
ye de nyame asekase pa nyame adom ye wasade ewura bosome foforo emu ye August bosome I think say na the 3rd day of August ti ye de nyame ase oni ye di ni
ko bia ne mbe ya adwen dia nanka ya de nyankopon ase with na me bambofo I don't know say they make an what here say Kofi yes say bia is our will and answer our wish now we've been counted among the living.
Okay.
But I always says that it's the grace of God. It is ya kona ukobi na ye bana ubebi na ukodat bi catch be say good night. Now we catch say good night. Now to me sorry not to me good morning. What can you say? Abase bi na nya ne mo.
Okay.
Enye wa hoodin. Hoodin na uka wo bi.
Ni bi kro.
Wa hoodin anka, wo koda utupu no. Senka wuntumu. Na ya tupu ya obi asemo se utumi twen entuma kata ho. Eno ya ne de entuma ne kata ye ho no. Den de ye de entuma kata ye ho.
Awodo ana.
Awo. Oh, eni te ye de entuma kata ye ho.
Ana.
Sa. Okay. Say I was so the end no. No business so without them light and I the light.
There be minti mi kura fa kan ya na.
Now the next work ata hu ya wo hu ne kwan no ne wanu mu katate.
Da bi.
Nti aboa bi we den we hu. Say hu.
Kwa.
Nti na Bible say koda say
ufo. Okay.
To be a koda obi aso ntimi nka time okoda ye. Exact time.
You
don't know. Wait me aka say bia we koda around 6. 6 na bia akoto wo mpaso but when ni kata e pa de untimi
enche property.
Yes, and if say bosome ngotwe ennim yankopon de atwa bosome ba ko mienu na miensa so enan enum ensia enso ebe ni watwe so a is the grace of God. Nyame bambofo the bambo bi na aso yeso omo me wo ko ne ensin wo ene yina ne aba adwo be kra se me kwa bo ma medu de wo yenim se yenim
dabi
wona ma wonim de wo wachi
dabi
se wo hwe wachi good nita de wachi obi na betimi a prompt to say de wo wachi ni na kire se nyankopon no na basa ne so de kata yeso ti me anya kaka bensem we should always give thanks to God.
Sure.
Yes pa the that Allah swase cause baby I was soon be wujide wo mu bia no what I'm trying to say is so sorry no pa just give thanks to the ujidie wo mu. Yes wadanase if say no bia na pay say go obetenase reading out for it by the grace and the mercies of God and I see yes
and na me na ma be for the videos na obi kan se me asem ne ye me de pa o se to de bia se ni yensan kan ye ntino ye da nyame ansa na ye din na otwe wadwe se ne atamfo so pe se enyew a nyame aju afime no wadwen ho de ye ndwen no ho he ne
ye ndwen de bia ye dwen ye de no
pe ne wo hwe a wo san kan na wadwen
no say e bia wo 2025 to 31st December and Emma will let's say a few be you even set a time at the total and month and say be say obosun watchi e bia kwade ba ko kra memu ni I started bonya mesobo betinete in sapa yes bonya mesobo especially so who say wa ya ma obi na wo de ma oh boada kasa ne bebe ba no e bia kasa be fi abakra winnim but we should be grateful, not ungrateful.
Sure.
If not for anything, krana nyankopon de ahome amount. So kasi wo so mo say just pin. One kasi pin seconds ah. Kwa kan say gubo.
De bia e be hye me hu kran e kan se bi e kire me ho say Bible no o say ewiase ene emu ade nyina no nyankopon dia. Na se wiase kakraka ni mu ade nyina nyankopon de dia se ne ene nanan ma eni se bedwedwe bebre sa o
eno ne if se betia se sa se wiase eni mu ade nyina nyankopon dia ye betia se sa ba Bible kro na ye kan na ye betia se wiase a yeti su eni mu ade nyina nyankopon dia ye betia se dia ye begya ayi
enwinwi kasa
bayenti asienti ene ebosobo enche ne dia bonyankopon why am obi nyema we can even go to the extent of saying that ademenya wo ba na
yes
kwa ko do some pen so not me can say adenya memenya wo ba na menka wo man
ho bia na
yenyai ye na Nyankopon ase
enda nyame ase
ai
enti abusana pay we eni nkrahye sama ye de ma wo ye raboso to so enwotwe mu ye nyina ya kobe nkrom se ye nda nyame ase e wo ba bia ode empepe so de aba bedru e adumo e adomara kwa hwe obi pese obi de bia meka oja nwum de emi nya to da obi nya wayo enti so fa wo ti bia de boda wuro kra na na pay wo ti wa waye shem na me ni obi kasara na ma da no e na oka asema me wura hoye o se ofa ne phone na oni obia obetimi afriend in fact na ye free baby ba and am say come de me na me free pankies hwe say ho na de na ho a obetimi nchi asem kan say bra uti you wo de come ekra do matimi fa phone free obi e ka hye nipa cross say adua no ho kwa kodi bia no so fa the phone na in fact or share the contact list hu obi obefrɛ no in fact that day me real ho so me real ho asan de panic am na am catch am say kofi uti you and I told you who say wo tie no come do ma wa fa phone or so wa fa the phone
say there enema kitten bi en fi adwen ko te say they are working te say come do etimi afa phone afre obi say come do who so adwen ko to be normal
normal
but you obi ade kese obi ahia de pa no because sasem to necessary only obi kra wa frɛ no I think last week na many ama Belinda, I think me when start in America, some video be, and I was saying that how many people in the SRDN you check up on people, you don't
hardly.
Onye, me good, but my auntie has someone to be. I'm not saying say NC. Who's all hating? But my checking up on this person. A bedroom on you, sir. Onye, but same see and wakai.
Okay.
Good. At that moment, if you catch or say check up on that person. It's here for near if you're more him and the person if you are not fond of doing that, yeah. At least good morning, how are you? You don't know what the person is going through. A bet man pakwa kuma Tony so no kwa always so be Jane. Man chain ma someone to obi answer. Nya ka say I say obi ewuni e can tribute. Nya ka sem de but what the person went through no. Obi sorry on the pain. Ye man ko be send good morning, how are you?
Yeah.
But when you obi ye almost so best send good morning. Ye mfi. Ti wo sorry on at least and I say within the day make it a priority so be checking up on obi. Obi beboa. Cause obi hia obi, me hia obi so hia obi. Then and the boa ma brabo ne ekoso. This one called my more a year about Mr. Howard. Abaso. Me ya miss what they have me, but me share Belinda starts no. And I me who say enye how. Or best send paya. Hey, bear 1,000. Just say on check who status. Go best send paya. It's not say be to me. I feel like
hygiene.
But he just want to check up on you.
Sure.
That's also way or better checking up on you. But the paya any Friday to Sunday paya sir. He's just checking up on you. But until you're not fan of doing that, adapt it. At least a day check up on obi a winimuno. Say want to say hello, good morning, how are you? Beboa.
Saturday anopa me wo fie what's more can na atwema adwensi ni obi here na Saturday so in fact me call all night but me do fie Saturday me jimi ho anjimi chese me twitwi mu am be dan pass me sorry my basa I don't know for some reason and a GFE sending me message original GFE also wishing you a new month of good news, answered prayers, unlocked doors, unending joy, stable finance, stable finances, total breakthrough. Wishing you a month of blessings. With original Saturday morning, the first day of August, GFE. In fact, stable finances quite just a gym at home. Like you are saying, this is Saturday morning from original GFE. Yeah,
what I say no message say.
There be a woman.
It's who you know. So I come at all.
Oh yeah.
You should be doing that. Ebeboa. Ne yenjai say. I said, in family, Rebecca said, in family, but my own to say, be out to the most and what say, hey, it is see me so pass, me check it up on no, and a man ye. that time na it too late. Let me go check up.
Let me go check up. So that's cause pa na pay atu e bo ase be simenu mu ehda ene wadi nkomo se na be ye nyina ye be hu kwa ba so a ye betimi atena se kama pa o ma wona mo WhatsApp na him eke ya obi na obi a wona che woni board so good morning, how are you? We dey drop it na twam ko enye den ya ne pa ko you don't know nia sad na be ye etumi e de amano yabo enrem na fe yemfa ensem ahodo ba ko me ni me ense ko no emesom enche na na him abedi nkomo so ko kese bi pa e wo fia we ye life experience obi ye apomodin ehon nsem ye bedi sa nkomo timi srom me nye fie nye fie ha wadaro ma me so nkomo ne nkomo betimi aboa wo papa adape bia me ne di nkomo kakra na awosi asase egumi no abusua enya wosenketo timi sro be fie ne nda ha ya emfa emame na ye di nkomo ba ko me ni bi na afi emfa sa nkomo twetwe no eto aso emfa ema opo my Ghana mu ene asamba ko chesa Argentina ha pa e chopa nyina ba mu de ne nso eja Ghana fo atwene sene abasa na pe yenso ye fa nya akwakosie ne any update wo no emfa mesom eyetemamufo e wo my Ghana mu ye mo frank tekiti bi kopie mo Ghana mra se bedwa fie Neja yango watwetwa ne koso na mra se bedwafo ne bi ene wo no mu edi enkomo na eho ene eye ahafo ano south east wo no mu emra se bedwani ahafo ano south east wo mra se bedwani odumyanfo Yakubu Mohammed eden sem eba emontene so achese abayo aketo abako wo pa achese you are beautiful when you grow up I will marry you ni ade achese ne amafo acheche wo madwene pa ewo ho mame moni no emransa na nanyema akoyo hima wati akonwa so de be hia na adwen kire pa wasasa no opaye de nkrata aba montene so wode echopa abade but going forward sansem na nya omonko amanfo ka bi pa but ono ye member of parliament intina say asem no Argentina hasa going forward na nanyema so wa afutuo ben ene be ma eyetimamufo se de be ya sansem no enkoso ana enkoso ene no ye ebeba enti wo de mame ninka kono na hema ho emra abra me pe ni no na yabo de ama for the chief no na me sesa enseme what tibia wadaro ma no chiro nyan for the nkrata tenten so aba montene so making kan no de but your initial comment abra what is ansem no akoyo so akoyo batan bi
Kofi Honorable Yakubu Mohammed MP for Ahafo Ano Southeast wankasa ye Obeka say in a funny way no make it that comment or pass that comment.
Or pass that comment.
Yes, but akwada no nya mfie sen. But me aka say onho efe wani nko wadisunya ho. Ko bia antwe ne se ne abasa. But onho efe wuni na meware wi. Kofi. No, yemfa ayi. De yemfa manyo se monto nche. Onho efe wuni na meware adokosi na esiwa. Ana okohu na busu afa kosi na siwa na
okay
wo de sha akra ne trim say bibu o hefe na ware MP so you know be ware mi o e she ne trim do you get it
okay
but the same medium no ka be use it etimi aka say ohun efe mo ani nko wadusia ho se ne be abesia be ni party tribu o my Ghana unzo aka say yo aka so be MP tis that MP no ka betimi aka no na we jai say
okay
we na me ware na wa ha bia won fie nyina dui Honorable Yakubu Mohammed bia won fie dui wona ne susha by her already energy na wona
we already na body na jana
fan chambe hwe ne t-shape wonyini enti uka say ankoda ba ayi mashebe dwam de yes cash na oba enti ombe hu ne me ekoso e wo man Ghana e mra shebe dwam ti adi sua no besua ade na eno omonkasa uno mukasa na se ohun abaya akoda onukro nya abaya akoda onu gina ho awose you ohun efe we na mewaro we akaje say we mrashibedweni no nuka wankasa yi
asa ko yi sa part no efrem
na nka mrashibedweni na betimi aba sa akoda bia hyentim se mrashibedweni a obebusa se ye den no be mrashibedweni
okay
den no yo musua ade se na be ya betimi aba bedru san pempen so no bedru no ba ohun afa na wunyi na meware de Kofi me I feel like akwada na ho voice okopa macho onpo man Ghana ni na acho
so the krata
de odi aba wo state wo mu so opa nyina ya acho ba me kire ne say wo tu ne onpa bi akwada na wo fo wo no nkopa mo cho wo wi a one po man Ghana nyina cho se nkrata no de aba na man Ghana nyina de one po bia cho school na akoda no komu no owo mu no one pa church-fo no de oda school na no so acho so wankasa yi
okay
seriously
okay
we entwa yi
but na hema some way ono no yam na se bedwane nti da bi aba monte a ye loud aha that is why I hope na ye man menim because
bebreka but yebusa say if no gina kan ye omo am kan ye tede ebu out fie kro bitimi kan bi kire wuchemu tutu bi afedi ba kwansi enimu nu enti ma hye bedwe mu ni te se wo a wo da eye mpeso abia no na atimi kasa asem we ya eno na ma na issue no
okay
yes ade a se wo kan na ya ante ya yenke meka bi ana ya hu ye nti na asu ye ka bi krofo bebreka ene ye wa akoda ba ye bi wo ho mbehwe o we kura de we onyina me na me ware ne ka omuka ene ade ba se ye nte ye hu ube hu e bi a wo pesu ya so ana se bi a wote mantema wote ene wo so pa bi kan bi a kira ba ye bi ana se bi a me metime wo so bi ka bi a kira obi ba say member of parliament eka akira akoda wa ba excursion there be
but going forward like I say mema ye take ka sansem because where's hiding spirit too
yes
sansem na say
na chinanko akoda ya amenyini na say abaya bi a wono no afi kwa ne mpokua fefe wa amenyini anka say said you can say where's our spirit ye because spiritual marriage and obi na ware na say ni say bi an yesro menye honhom nipa but the idea no can enyansu so
yeah
yes aside mashibedwe mema nya asade first na church yes we sinesi wo ya wa akoda bonso bi na ato so ye den ameware no bonso be den bonso parent be ya akakwa na akoda wonya mfie bi a 14 akoda pa obe wo 80 something years aden ya oso no be sinesi akoda ni banyini no nyenye na wish no
okay
wo sakora ni kwan se ni focus ya disua na enso na nam sa papa ni be sinesi wa esa bonso akoda ni no atade toto gift man no odokuma na busuafo ni parent no o metwe na ndi we ba yum twem why na anu ano no ba mo se me man munyai pa montie
yati eti ba wada we futu yentie ne na afi atom ye wi a ma se bedwane so de nkrata aba montene eso update aba no so ye ba temamofo nyina aso atibesisi a ye ba se yentie nsem na nkasa enchire mu no
like he said in fact what's your name Okay. You're very beautiful. Yes, when you grow up, I'll marry you. So, she's my wife. She, in future, she will also be an MP. And all of you as well will be somebody in future. I wish you the best and always continue to support your MP. They've said a lot about your MP. I always see him as one of the gifts that Ghana have. Standing here as an MP is one of the dreams that we've worked for. Like he said, in fact, what's your name?
Mother's FM. Yes, sompa.
Okay. You're very beautiful. When you grow up, I'll marry you. So, she's my wife. She in future, she will also be an MP. And all of you as well will be somebody in future.
Anyway, and some I am no had the bar to and I am I didn't chill but she's my wife. I said, and I am my mommy.
I saw no press work and I buy anything wanted.
Aye.
Or born it twice, but Miss me I can say MP no wanted.
Wanted, no.
So we both do some say friend say. Na me can say want ya, me repeat ya. Ubeka.
Sure.
Wanted. She's my wife. I'll marry you in future, not nation trip.
Okay.
We
It's when summer a course so a down you see, but I'm wondering where that conversation even came from because and when you come to parliament, you go through here, you pass through here, you do this when we this is what we do, a normal routine.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
Because now she's my wife, I'll marry you in future. To no ankasa so oba ne baba ya bi so bi kasa asem che na be ni de.
That's my because I know say a normal routine like we are discussing on the and we will come shampoo. It's okay.
Who said in the way? Or so where fe?
1,
Me
2.
Eboa. Or the future sa can. Na future credit me yet a neck.
Okay.
An archina.
Of course.
Good. The ever say in future as I shall create age. Now when people say in future, if they ever 10 years in count. Now could I know what say. Now so was
saying.
No. The letter no mu dear. Remember, I feel like consort on for camera and sin is non patch home.
Okay. Enyen krata nan kwa. Say no can we.
Say do can we na one can.
Okay, tie say parliament your more recess. Sinidi it's your mobile baka.
Yen so be kan. Yen hwe central phone shame no.
Na on can sister abede oya omuko live nti owa homeje. Nti krata na pacho owa join Facebook Mothers 102.7 Accra. Our Facebook and now share TV no. Apology letter no and that so come. So my attention has been drawn to a video circulating on social media concerning a comment I made during visit by pupils of the Citadel School in the Sanerigu constituency to Parliament House last week. During the interactions, I described one of the basic school pupils as beautiful and stated that I would marry her when she grows up. I wish to clarify that the comment was made in the context of the long-standing playful cultural relationship between the Mosi and Dagomba ethnic groups. Honorable. As a Mosi addressing members of the Dagomba community, my statement arose from the friendly and playful exchanges that have historically characterized the relationship between the two of us. Anyway, I sincerely regret my choice of words and render my unreserved and unqualified apology to the relevant authorities, the school authorities, the people, her parents, and the family and the general public. And I myself, what count? Still, was stay to her, but slow.
Evidence uncle.
Yes. Okay. It's way any sama. If you must be na catch about the pay ye can ama obi et na die futu ama ye mema ya kan na say adawroma and say why ye ka ye hwe ya no kasa eyi onwa be ma ho akwada ketewa bia na ode wa no nam na ho sa ajai injai Ghana so be no so gusa wotie e Mothers 102.7 eso ye fa we enka ho na hema afeye morum na ye fa ko hwehwe na dika no enhyase anapay entoasom on munyan for Haruna Idrisu education minister so for her adusua ho somebody some about Monjo say government has no intention of making Arabic and Chinese compulsory at any level. Sanse we so no over the weekend na twegu pa. The government is however encouraging the strongly supporting the use of local languages to teach students from kindergarten to primary 3. We and in some area on for Haruna Idrisu so e about a Montini esona local language. I wish you say a chama of Friday party because stretch and I am already basa kindergarten to a primary 3 local language ye chromo sa time no kindergarten to telephone call na ma ora hasisia na ono be brofo no be ka no brofo no be ka o
confuse say local language you know yana mente parents be so ase
okay
who say parent do your ha omunka twi wo fi
ai bebre enra akram ko pe bebre just brofo akwa na kan me yem shiri
na bi wo ha wonka wontichi wa Ghana no asantini ba wontichi what Ghana ha
wow
wontichi okan what wontimi ka bi nchero adin efi yen ka twi enso wo say ne masantini de shepa ufra santimante
wontichi
Who say Ghana sorry?
Pembusa ya ofo na sem say eno no ye boa ye mofra na ase ye moa wo
okay
cause no konkrofo ma so ye twa wo ho me classmate bi am new year JHS
okay
what twa e wo US
wow
yes
I see
enti wo mo kra na enyo mo kasa no esua ye twi ba ye kasa na de awofo ne se obafie nkachi ka brofo Enti ka twi na metiba means me nka bi chiro tie no no ye boa ye mwana na se bi abro ne ye di wo
okay
so be ko baby is different from say unye Ghana ni no ba Ghana ne bia omukro omunya Ghana for mbom pese onsu ye ka say
yeah pese onsu
ba ya ye te ha say no sua trenti ye nsua ye twi no minti twi because me ko fia if you think that bremu sa me do fie no me ka brofo sa twi ye ne me nka fie e na me sa kwa asode ya ka English ye nye twi dismate twi pa de ti me kwatena school wa e bi kwa me ko school so mo nche Ghanaian language
okay
enti twi me den mate ti say education minister say working Ghanaian language no me na man time doing sini na any district ahodo ni na school se wom on fanto no so wonko no find out say omo kira
go sas time kindergarten go see we David
na ka chi e bebo wo school ho
no vernacular language and no speaking of chi
ya twere go you ka chi e bebo and so education minister say e kan ye kasa e kan ye syllabus e sua ho but ye nkyere ye busa sa chef no mo kire
de eno ni asem bisa no
ye chide me de me woni say yeah you call early local authority yeah mu bi de be chire na Montessori for ne hwan ni fo this school be a what ayi wo kan yi su ami modi e ho be chire twi
David
e ho do one say o ka say wo ka twi kra ha ne be bo
David ye nka twi kra o
ye nka twi
asemo
education minister wadwuma ye mum because actually na wo se ye nkyere no maka no man time do nsene na mu district ahodo ewo mu school bia ene so be take no 4 years okura wonya sa adwuma no
okay
koso du ko show bi nsa pa ko no be ko ahwe obeje enye yi ha to na onko hwese ye kiretwi wo ha
Into Menji to the education Mr. Wadarama yaba wakacha na pay one kasa tisi form pa na se ne penkofo na wono mo enkono mo ntimi encheck se twi no ye kire nkwada no kasa no mo sua ana se se because mo kwa asori Sunday school ye kambrofo okowe ya chese brofo ne nam kwada na adwene mu sa I think say na no Muslim for no mo ya de Sunday nkwada no ma kalanta yes
Saturday and
Sunday yes school weekend omo come do gosu makasa enti no no e bo anti yesu yehwe na yesu ye de na yetimi enhia na embo ye nyina ebusu ye ni komo we emma ye ba afi ye de ko wakrata emu nsemi akanya e ba besomo e wo ye efia ha anape ye ba bedi ya pomuden eho enkomo pa na e ya de sua ye nyina ehia ye pa enti madaro mamomo na apanyi no international na ye fa ko bo hwehwe no entoaso free Ghana so nyima de no aso so oti Car Estate Ghana Limited na so ya sene any kilele clothing e breso am do budget on the ba betudwa e de ama baby a wo bia na afi wo so wo hu ene pa e koso e wo ene ma no kopiem e wo Car Estate Ghana Limited me pa cho esas papa ejosuo ene ho yenkoto nsas papa e wo Car Estate afo Ghana yenkoto nsas e wo Car Estate Ghana Limited me do anu mani aje bi so ho nsas papa ejosuo ene ho me pa cho tie mi baby a wo bia the whole Ghana bia no ye won nsas e wo baby a the whole Ghana it's about mo share from ro chire baby a wo bia wo share bia me numbers ni tudwa pe fa numbers na fra on mom wo do mbedi komo na ofoma boa na asem da ho no se be patcho land guard bia eni asase so afei 10% discount and also ya tier free ebo no so nya campo no ye ma bre ro chia ne kakra e de ama wo no mo e 2% wo ye fie ra maka se fie ra ye enye din enye krata nya bi betentin bia no wonya ne Car Estate Ghana Limited for ni enkomo pe wa be ye efie ra patcho land guard bia eni asase ne so ensio ya Ghana water ene ye ECG4 epos nyina wo so enye da no de bia me ho ye obi na akoto post on de kogu na asase so da bi ye de ne nyina de bia e wo so edada numbers na 0302 963 740 0302 963 740 and 0248 325 508 0248 325 508 mama ngema na hema abra nyina wa ha ye ta na chi na yemfa enkomahwehwe a me nka ka chofa ya pomudi no ho no emfa entoaso emfa emmawo
of me da say apomudi ya de ehunya pa yetitu nipa da say no sorry anyama ya wudi kwo wo mu no se ebeboa ne kwan so ana se enye ne kwan so enai ya de ba ko acha bi no ye beka se na mpanyimfo ni nim se be ye wo mo eye kidney yadeɛ nanso say the bones akwada 15 ɛkɔ yes wonya kidney then the kidney yadeɛ ne kora ɛba na yɛ wodwumekuo bo hɔ a ɔmafa ato ɔmo ho sɛ ɔmo bɛboa ako atia kidney ya nyɛ sɛ ɔmo de sika afa mu nanso no ɔmbɛkasa afa ho paa yie sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a dan ne bɛhwe didie mu yie na saa yadeɛ yi ebi enya yɛ so ɛmfa so wokɔdi aduane biara na yɛ careful sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a wonya kidney yadeɛ yi bi na no ebisa doctor ni bi ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ kidney yadeɛ no empempe aduane a yɛde nsu a yɛnom yɛ daily activities ni na contribute and ebi wonya kidney yɛ so sɔre na pa no mu nso mu sa kofi boate so sɔre na wɔn nso di a wɔnom bi wɔnyɛ so da na anɔpa yɛn sa ka yɛ trɔtrɔ ni Emma Forum of Kidney Patient Ghana wɔn ɛne ne bɛ twetwe nkɔmmɔ surprisingly wɔn aso yɛ wo bi a wonya kidney ni bi into ɔbɛkyerɛ yɛ baby a wo bi asa ɔhwɛ yɛ ɛwɔ tie hwɛ ne so a no what fi wɔ nipa yɛ no ahwɛ ne yɛ wotie yɛ so a no what fi waso nas what I was so no to any pa yes any beya you don't fall victim of this. Eja, good morning.
Good morning.
Now where dear?
Nyakopa adom.
Sir.
Yes.
Adom ni we didn't dem shada na mamo. Because we didn't catch it in dear. But we didn't but we didn't Benupusa.
Yes, please.
Okay. Una echo ni Emma Forum of Kidney Patients Ghana.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, kase Forum of Kidney Patients Ghana. Then amoye.
Actually, it's an association that all kidney patients in the country are back together.
Oh, okay.
To look at some of the problems that the kidney patients are going through.
Okay.
And then the way forward that we can call for philanthropists, any other individuals or companies to come to the aid of individuals because yare no enye yare a eye nipa ba kompende to meku. It's not a small matter. Ye mau sika dying macrampuna, it cannot solve the issue. It can't solve the issue. So baby etini yedi yakupon de kai ho a yeti baby ayeti no because it's not easy. We've told ourselves that we move around to educate the public. Today I came here purposely say naka me beka my life experience because now I didn't believe it. Before me believe it, it takes time. And no beer or go into that problem can't survive. People hear it within 2 months, 3 months, they are gone. Some people are there 17 years, 15 years on dialysis, they are there. It's all about if you accept, say, this is a situation where God has put me, Ebenezer. Then you look at the necessary surrounding and then how you can move on with life.
Okay, so my people say, ubi also kidney yadi ni bimeboa. Okay. Yen bun kompon ko yeti kaka e kwan bes na wonya yenim se kidney se yenuane e ka ho yensuo ene sane man. Enu bi na ye wa na.
First of all, what I can say is I don't know exact cause.
Okay.
But after diagnosis, Dr. Mamiti has said a BP. And from my knowledge, obia what kidney ayerbiano, a BP issue. So first of all, we shouldn't joke with our BPs. I would advise everybody to be checking your BPs and some vitals. At least 3 months, 6 months in a year, so that you know your status, you know where you are coming from. Now you ask a question, say, how did it came about? Yes. You mentioned from the beginning, say, boy, 11 years, 9 years. I know people on dialysis.
9 years.
DNY.
Yes.
Conform you say when you drink too much. Others say when you smoke. I know people who are chain smokers. 80 years plus, they are still smoking. what is the problem? But in final, what I realize is that it is a system.
Oh.
The meaning say everybody has got his body system. Obi ohonumwa obenumwi enye ne hwe. Obi ohonumwa kiti run system wa off the way. So if we are able to check our body system well, then we know what to take into our system. It will help. Yenama, but also be osini yefu yenia. Na wako hospital, yamani drew. Na ama minsansu ti honum. Ono so si mi yefu yemia. Na wakache se enranu me to drew bi.
Kotobi.
Uncle Tom Crampo no.
No,
Or they need the enu. You're killing yourself. The man yefu yeniano. You don't know. And even if a micrampo na se me yefu ye me ya ende na se mako hospital na se ya mamu you fudra, the next period be yefu be me ya biom no, it will not be the same case that brought that yefu ya re no. And it say drone I did me previously no, I don't have to take it. You see, and yes I say bumejuma so, young guys who youth utike moi na ye ton we see bites we aba very good, yeah, especially yeah mbema no ukoto all these things to factor or is chemicals. That's what I'm saying. Say inyama na eraye mono, it can be food, it can be drink, it can be smoke, it can, if it doesn't accept the system, that will result into that. So my own, for over 15 years, you have a severe headache. Don't say rashes. If you are ironing, that's so benia to stand upright, it will take time. You can't. You feel joint pains all over. When it happens, instead of want to go to hospital, like my case, then I rely on a drug to say Jebidor, other medicines, not knowing, it's rather causing. It reached a point in time about 10 years ago. Na me abdomen, to me yemia, and be said almost a enia. Oh, now. Maybe oti in China or see Drobi or North near the share appetition na no pa na was sipping kakra not enye inia. But if the cause should have been there, no, I should have gone to the hospital for a proper test.
Yeah.
I should have seen it because the kidney issues in the stages.
Okay.
And I happen to be at the last stage. Yeah, who medium number GFR 2%, almost to grave.
Oh.
Yes. Where I'm sitting, I give thanks to the Almighty God and my wife sometimes. Almost to grave. I can walk or I can sit at my office. I'm a teacher myself by profession.
Okay.
I'm a headmaster myself.
Okay.
I am a product from the University of Cape Coast. I have headed a school for almost 15 years. I can sit at the office and I'll be having severe headache. From Paibo, near the oil nyama. So many years ago, in the sense it's spiritual, people are attacking me from the workplace. One day, I'm going to office. It took me over 1 hour. Baby, I said within 10 minutes. So when I throw my leg, I start to pant. Severe one. The coin and my boss catch him and say, no. Go to the private hospital. No catch him. So I'm total test our system. Because you are not the one that I knew. The doctor catch him and say, this, we need immediate dialysis. I walked to the hospital myself. The moment that thing was said to me, I don't know what is called dialysis. Me whom be that. That doctor na in the phone, No, I came and said, this is how the machine is. Within 1 week, I went off.
Because of the doctor and catcher one.
And that's why people fear to go to hospitals. Say, on person they can't be I went off for about 6 months.
Wow.
You carry me. You carry me. You admit wheelchair up and down, up and down, up and down. And I told the Almighty God that today I'm working. And I told myself that, you know, one funny thing too, I picked the form, I apply, I'm going to do my master's at the University of Cape Coast. We got 2 weeks pay.
Oh.
And then the thing strike me down. So I told myself that I will advocate to tell the public, the up to now, I don't know the specific one, but I know numerous of it. So I will advise everybody, first of all, that individuals should be careful with whatever that they put in their system. And regular checkup. We shouldn't take drugs that are not meant for us. And the drugs you take supposed to be given to you by your doctor.
Okay, yenim say anase yate say yesi water enunsu a prevent asin se wunya nya bi anase even human being cry no you won't take of water because any other fontin 10 fidie so bebre doctors ni ade nyina they give symptoms say obi wo ho a obe pino obe wiwi won say huro e won adwunso ani said the bad adwunso ani no entimi enko entem said the normal way say ko na ye baako ena obi so wo ho a symptoms me say won nas betatai eno se ye baako ena obi so wo ho a nani bo say yellowish eno se ye baako sa na tie wo de ne sa na hu
Exactly.
Hu ne sa
Exactly.
wow.
You can get up and we will like 7 times between 9 p.m. to maybe 4 a.m.
Wow.
You understand? So when you also pass water and you see it's foaming,
Yes.
it means there's protein in your urine. You understand? And the protein is not supposed to be showing in your urine. These are all symptoms that we didn't know. We didn't know. You understand? You wake up and then sometimes when you sleep, you'll be having unnecessary dreams.
And also come.
I tell you.
Hey.
Era with him.
Okay.
Era with him. Forgetfulness. You know, when it happens, you don't have the mentality like the way the person is. You understand? So anybody who is a kidney patient at the early stage, you know, we have something they have to educate the person. Yes, Anna, Yarian will not kill the patient, but the surrounding, the environment will kill the patient.
Okay.
You know, most of the times, we won't say poverty. Because when you go to European countries, kidney patients have so many ways that they go by. One, the first place here, hemodialysis. Dialysis is not the end. But in Africa here, they do 2 dialysis, so I know be a Jawanse mama. But dialysis is a first step to sustain and keep you and prepare you for transplant. And I was telling somebody before I entered the studio here, if you look at the expenditure within 4 years, 5 years on dialysis alone, that's all the year transplanter is far better. Because the lowest dialysis centers that I know around are taking $850 per session.
Okay.
Obi Ohonumwa, the doctor is saying on your dialysis 3 times a week. Mine is 3 times a week. 850 times 3.
Wow. 3 times in the week.
Yes. In a Uda dialysis in Zwa, dialysis and yen ensa yare no. Yes. It's keeping you fit or preparing you for necessary transplant. Into kidney in function, is supposed to take toxins. A baby fin, a baby other organs not to respond. No. To me and to me in Jenny, no. Say every 3 days, not so called dialysis, no so. Na ayi fin no every one. In a insuna every kidney patient, you don't have to take in more fluid because the fluid keeps in you MP. And it's a tata or musa na ma joints in a week. As I'm sitting down, if I get up from the seat, I have to wake about some 30 seconds before I can stretch. It will happen to you. It will happen to you. Why? Is because I'm not saying you have kidney issue, but why? Because your kidney function is not like a baby. For the fact that the kidney is there and you are growing, you eat, you drink, it's working. You understand? So every agent kidney comes down, but it depends how we use it. Who's using it anyhow now? I don't say in terminal. It will be say, like you said, we should drink water. It's funny, said. Rebecca just said when you are drinking water, don't drink quantum of water at the same time. Why? It affects the kidney. Yes, you see, Uber drinking water, sip it. Small, it protects the kidney. So why is it that me kidney patients, they say we shouldn't drink enough water, we should manage our water. Whilst we are saying that water is good for the kidney.
Yeah.
So you see, so in all, if you look at it, from my experience, I can tell everybody, say, look at your system. Somebody eats fufu. They say fufu is not good. It doesn't digest. But I know people who have been eating fufu around 10 p.m. and they are 80 years. They are still eating fufu. Why? My family, I have diabetic, I have BP issues. So some are genetic.
Okay.
Some are genetic. You can come from a family that is highly with diabetes. So diabetic sugar problem or way more, I have a liver problem, I have kidney problem. So if you belongs to that family, then you have to know what to eat. Your family be a BP, you have to know. So that's why I'm saying that in every 6 months, we'll check whole system now. I know what to eat every month. You understand? I know what to eat every month. I'm not supposed to take food that contains too much potassium. If I take too much potassium, the BP will go high.
Okay.
And it can crash the heart at any time.
Okay.
And it can crash the heart at any time.
Okay.
So if I eat contumely today, I'll eat contumely in about 2 months. Why? Even the contumely when you are eating, when you boil it, you have to throw the first water away to reduce the potassium level in it. So that's what I'm saying, that you will not live a normal life. To have your normal life, unless you have the transplant.
But I'm told that the transplant is very costly.
That is what I said.
And available now.
That is what I said initially. That transplant it cost. But if you look at put pen and paper down and do calculation, and you are having dialysis 3 times a week, multiply it to about 5 years. So if transplant is taking like, let me say, 3 billion old cities, why don't you do the transplant and have your life back? Do your normal work. Do everything that you want to do. But where is the money?
Yes.
But when you go to the European countries, body parts in their legislature is in that, excuse my language, something can happen to somebody. Take my hand, you freeze it. Take my heart, you freeze it. Obi wo ho no akonya accident ni sacha. They will use somebody's hand to give to somebody. But here in Ghana, we don't have that particular thing. So even getting a donor to donate a kidney for you is a problem. So see, I'm for the business. In a sense, it say, Obinya udona crampo, on you crampo, you pay 1 billion. Donor. Oh. Obama kidney. And if you have the money, there are people there. They are ready to give you their kidney for survival.
No. According to kidney, no. Ne dear mawa said donor, when you donor nest or no, dear mawa dear. Near Koye mawa, wait me survive it. It's not saying.
Oh yes, it's all about medication. You get your donor, you do your transplant, go according to doctor's instruction, you are good to go, which is far better than being on dialysis. I'm catching the dialysis, yes, it's a first aid when your kidney issue to prevent you from going early. And no, if you are not careful, you understand, because you go. In the sense, he said, dialysis no dasuna. Because kidney is not working, your blood circulations is not perfect. In a blood, and to me, shoot because kidney the bone arrow to pump blood to the other organs for functioning. And the bad is a kidney ye jumano. To me pumping the blood enough for you. You understand? And then dialysis here that's no. Rubber na ye dialysis machines ni nyina no. Moja na efem no. Ye wia enye moja ni nyina na go back into your system. And every 2 weeks, based on doctor's prescription, you will draw be a ye friend EPO ni iron.
Okay.
Now and keep you active. But like I said, the dialysis is not a medicine, but it's the first aid to keep you going. Say Yakupon the be frail at the appropriate time, no afraid. But keep going. That's all you be obey what done. That's you want to do transplanter. Then, but ideally, transplant
is the best
because so share according to statistics I mean or even callable every blessed day I'm going to mean 10 cases of kidney issues. And look at the whole country. Dialysis machines are scarce.
Yes. Yeah.
We don't have them. So if we don't find solution to stop people having the kidney issue, it will reach a point in time we cannot take care of ourselves on the dialysis. Or if we don't find a mechanism of moving those on the dialysis to the next stage, which is the transplant, it will reach a point in time people will be dying.
Okay. So your association, you can't be some bit to me aboama. You find any part of your kidney or mind Ghana has seen. It be make a home be.
That is why, for instance, myself, as an educationalist, as a teacher myself, I told myself that if I have the means, we can go round like I'm sitting here, educate the public that it is real. If a doctor is telling you about kidney issue, the doctor is telling you. But if the person affected with the kidney issue is telling you, say, baby, I'm no, it's hot, people will sit up. We go around, we tell them that we don't know the exact cause of the kidney problem. But what I know is that whatever that goes into our system, we should be mindful of that. We should have a regular checks on our BPs and other fundamental tester. I bet to me,
You say sugar.
Sugar, check your sugar, check all those things regularly. You understand? We go out there, we talk to people. That is what I told myself when I was coming to the studio, that this is what. So if Nyakopon ya adum, unemu kakran nasa unya transplant, unyu obi obeso umu. No, transplant, one person cannot take it. Unless maybe people like, excuse my language, Abraham Mahama, and then the big these things, who can't do that. But if you launch a campaign or you launch a program like a 1 year program, we are soliciting for a particular program help in this direction, and you are getting it. When you get it, it's far better. I was telling somebody yesterday that Minyobianka Obebua my transplant. Now Pami be Jumaman for the rest of my life. Oh really? Yes. Oh yes. Because as you and I, we are talking here, I don't enjoy life the way you are enjoying. I've been limited to so many things. The way you walk gorgeously, I cannot walk. The way you open the door, push the door, I cannot do it. So why should I be limited? But the brain is working. My mouth is there, but gati. But within some short time, I travel for about 2-3 hours. If I'm meeting a hand, I'm bed 4 hours. Yenkasa. Once I bed 4 hours time, my one day,
Ever form.
Unless I sleep and relax myself. Sorry, I bang with power.
So, lastly, though, will you say sleeping so well?
Yes.
I'm not saying it's a woman kidney, but when you be as a normal human being, and down here.
Yes, you have to sleep a lot. You don't have to stress yourself. You don't at all. The stressing yourself is all amounting to the BP.
Yes.
You understand? So, rational human being, you have to have enough rest in your life. Sorry how much then you'll be chasing work, up and down. I remember when I was active teaching, baby, I call galam, so ni mama for fear no church idea, in Koran kitting no church or my dear, ube daka crampana, how much in our sorry, you are just disturbing yourself.
Wow.
Where is the money? Scamming anything on their way.
Oh, they sound yari.
And one crap on do sound yari. Asa. I forgot to even say. I thank Mr. Felix Akwete, MP for English Amount from constituency, very much when the issue started. He came in, and an Honorable Senior Vaco CEO, aspiring MP before in the constituency, also came to my aid. I remember when he was even in the US, when I was calling him, I entered into small of our game. Yeah, I've stood as a unit committee member before at Akwasa. And then, so when it happened, it was a shock to all of them. Initially, they all came in with the support, but anypa baby. So we are still calling on them, if they are listening, that the journey is to have possible transplants and then look at the way forward. Say, Ben, you be crampo say, oh, Noel, I'll do the transplant for you. I have a cow. Come and take care of my cow for me. I'll do that so that I can live a normal life with my family. My children are very young. My last born is at St. Augustine's. As a teacher, I also train my children very well. My firstborn will just be completing Legon just this August. My second born too is... So you just imagine, how am I going to take care of these children? So anytime I wake up from bed, what I tell my Almighty God is that, God, I just want to see these children to be independent. before you take me off.
Wow.
Combination of all these things. How can you take care of these children? And look at the schools I mentioned they are going.
Yeah. St. Augustine's.
If you don't give them what will let them compete with their colleagues, what do you go to any? And somewhere you call English, I'm from secondary school, grandpa.
Kofi, hey, so more na just push up.
So it's serious.
So now I saw massive because I started in an army.
But the part, you know.
And the one now massive. That's refusing to get into about a year.
Mr. Larry, I saw your hand. I don't know your day na
Okay, I think
Cameron, Madam Macho, Emma for Kakrana, Yensha, Mr. Larry, son, Momo, Pacho, here, Yensha, son. I don't know, dear.
We call this thing fistula.
Okay.
Every kidney patient to be baby need dialysis in every.
Okay.
Okay. Some people say ban is shocker, like my own. It came impromptu.
Okay.
So I did my first one at my neck. It's called neckline. Ombeye a hona blood transfusion it take place.
Okay.
Okay. I did it for about 3 months. And also pro with infections.
Wow.
But a boo honumwa wanya kidney issue. Doctor Nibe hun in term.
Okay.
Maybe a stage 3. So they'll start preparing you. So but media and manyanisa, media and neckline. I suffered a lot before I did this thing.
Wow.
You see these holes, two now, back on, I take the blood from your body.
Okay.
Back on, everything, back to your body. So it goes rounds. You understand? So a machine is if you have seen the dialysis machine before, in air mojano, then the acid and then other chemicals, a rumojanum. A rumojanuma, a teki is acting like a kidney, taking away the toxins and everything from the blood because blood is dirty.
Okay.
A rumuria, because our water intake, limited, you don't pass water. Ebi mun junson kra. Panyako pa mo dem junson kakra. Enti nu nso obenu, that's why we are limited to water.
Okay.
Enti nso onumu ni nyina no etaw mo. So if the water don't come out, you see that ebi ono betimi apie wo wenim, ebi obepie wo onase, ebi ono mo won say onyim. Yeah, that is everybody, and it's if you cannot control. So a ban is say a go through now I use a guabonting. Now mojano I returning back into your system. That is what cleaning mojano every. That's what I'm saying. Say every 2 weeks based on doctor's prescription. Mojano and yelling labor call system back.
Okay.
Until every 2 weeks, we draw be a year. We draw now in order to boost your moja. And can I say yen di moja draw? Into me infa yen di adwane moja wom. But majority of our food here that contains blood, that contain
Abedru.
They are all full high potassium. This thing.
I see.
So we cannot do unless it draw. In a daily machine, so that's all the time. Bones. A wiki bones.
Wow.
A wiki bones. Joint until the more would that's when no.
Bones no ya na a week.
A week.
Wow.
Okay. To bedroom baby no bones say the way you walk will change. Bedroom baby no now watch here. Bedroom baby the baby mo deformity. Bones say rani hanumi jaw. A pH no called low higher. And now lower now amount when nim bones amount for board man no when nim achia start nyama be this all kidney failure results into that. So the dialysis is not a permanent place for kidney patient. It's a temporary place that we have to prepare ourselves to the next level. But Africa, in the NB, into you drew dialysis, who brain amount dialysis over finance. But yes, they are doing a coupon say, you finance. We have to reach the transplant zone because we owe the community a lot that we have to give to the community.
Martin, you better ask us about a pay, you know, Edin Commoner, down so Jabrin, a minimum association, Muhia support to be, and I say, Mwabi, every Ashafonia for an item before.
Support the Yebi Pa.
Okay.
Yebi Pa, because your members are. They are having a very serious financial problems. Okay. Ipo can't say no. A problem the money because we cannot afford to buy the Ipo. Meaning comfortable they cannot even transportation to Kolebu. It's a problem. Obu one wakosa 10 years. But that's what. Everyone sorry need be money transportation. So be a free moi. I don't believe any area no. Because I dream. Because you see my obi pin kosoro. Unni scout befuka. Ako hospital.
Ebe mo adwendwe.
Ubeko hospital, you see dialysis machine nye juma. Ebe esa onko bebe fufro. Uko 5.
Mate, number bi o ha bi am odi betu dwase bi a hwefo na tie for person bo boa na yen sorry so.
0244 701651. 0244 701651.
That's a better ask us pass na pay OG Brown na ebedi enkomo. Enkomo ye man nsia. Ebeko so a woman no ebedi enkomo se na be betima bo ma myself na hema ne ahwefo na tie for na de ebenya addition bebre dey free so
waka. So I wish to educate the public so that nobody or people should be aware of what we are going through so that people know. That is my personal wish.
Okay.
That if the studio and management will allow at least once a week or twice a week, if there is a program where we are, what I have said here is just a minor
one, yeah.
There are a lot of things within people on dialysis that we need to educate the public. And even those on dialysis who are not aware, we need to do work on those things. And we are ready that anytime you call us, we'll come. Maybe next time, I may not come alone. We have about hundreds of people.
That's fine.
You understand that we can be bringing this face today.
Sure.
Tomorrow we can bring somebody with deformity on the face, what dialysis has done. Tomorrow we can bring somebody with a waist issue, what dialysis has done, so that the public will be aware that it's not limited to galamsey or other thing. It's a system that we all have to come together to work on. I'm grateful that you gave me also the opportunity to also come and tell the whole world what we are going through. We plead with the general public to come to our aid and then see to it. The dialysis is not our end view. We are crying for possible transplant. We are crying for our medicals, our EPO, our iron. If we have company for pharmaceutical companies, companies that can come. Come to Forum of Kidney Patients Ghana, Kolebu, with my telephone number 0244 70 16 51. We'll welcome you. If you want to donate to us, we'll come. We have members.
That's fine.
That if you can identify one particular member that, I want to take care of this, your member. We'll give you the member opportunity. And then you work on the member for us. We are not saying that you can take all of us, but there are some specific members. If you come, the 11 years children, 19 years girls who cannot, but because of dialysis, they can't conceive. We have to save life.
Right now, I better ask us pa metia me one pass Yankopon pass umbie kwa kesi ma me na hema ni team ni na at least yes bana ye adapt one person kra na I know say in future nyame ebehu ye mobo na wadoma boa enti wada ma ye better ask us pa patro na ye ba me no beto ankomo hwene so ewo ho ansa na wafi ha kwa de pe why ye better ask us pa so Ghana so dwuma ne waso guso a woti ewo mothers 102.7 so ene and no pay di am just ne Kofi Boache me nana hema kwi akode ebo asem the first agya wa ha yakwakosia de abana as if I knew na the pen nana hema we took about 5-10 minutes the time about 5 minutes nana hema and the pay catch am for say wono mo da nyame as obi nyawa yo komo we am mabuto pa ba and the paper easy but abisia all right, yamon na yafa ko wakra tan dia ba na ni bi ensom na afi wi amanyafo nso etnasina ye dia amanyosama to aso dia ma wo Ghana so dwumadi eso tiafa Ghana ne George yenko ye ne mu dia mame fa ko wakra ta eye punch en shemedie no ase anapai ewo efia ha na ko wakra ta punch ni mu no ebo ha kase pa o say Africans must invest in Africa's future we every eye ononyamfo Sami Jemfi no ye gold boss CEO akache ena eba na the party the Canadian komo appearance ewa ha French, Arabic, Chinese not compulsory under basic school language policy onya for how na do so akache na nsem we every eba punch ko wakra tane mo no ena nsem we nyina every eba afi o hwe mo so dia ena me no ka se honorable and kokofu kopien wasante mantema honorable good morning to you o se twinkomo on the smart monto so let's restore hope to our party yes NPP osno amanyoku no ena okeka sansen we efuton eko ama one more it we any nseme bra na pe oto the punch ko wakra na medofo obenya bi akenkan ewo mu
Daily Gist ko wakrata ena medifiti media say the Daily Gist ko wakrata eye dom kuma omra sibedwem akasa chere say womo epe eye nkrata ejina ho se ENP womo kofa eye da mines no umpe nkrata eno efidom kuma omra sibedwem saso ena wonwonyamfo osanhin afenyo marking ono so akasa ewo the Daily Gist ko wakrata Ghana is not safe under Mahama eno efri osahini afenyo marking ho ene deba na Kofi Daily Gist ko wakrata mu aso wononyamfo Sami Jemfi akasa ne kasa ye no ochre wo ma won crofo man so e chere diaspora for no o say Africa must own its worth eno efri Sami Jemfi ho ena eba diaka MPP amanyokuo no abato eda wo manim
Daily Graphic ko wakrata manafan to media so Daily Graphic ko wakrata no ebo ni mo kase pa tall back in full operation tema oil refinery and aba ebe adwuma President Mahama commissions refurbished facilities na just say menoka said tema oil refinery aba be adwuma kase aboa ama Ghana ye fa ho sensem ye ho atimi atoye ewo mu afi Touchstone Capital Partners rallies 12 billion investment for phase 1 and so no ko wakrata ewo mu enwanya fa leza na afanya marking so ensam na egusu wa ha na just MPP before ya tata wo mu and the tribunal kwa de ba de yesi san case no call ya no enche kura na tese ne ntampa na ye die wi ne no de asama kase aba onya for Alexander afenyo markings e de sansem no e de aba emontene so mi aka sa me Reverend Dr. Mensa Otabe so fo nyine boni mu ka kraka kase pa Greater Works Shasi gidi cry. My favorite speaker woman, Bishop to Bismarck. I can't wait to see that man. But when he said the pewoto Daily Graphic wakrata ubenya bi akenkan ewomu.
The informal wakrata made to us so the informal wakrata minority sounds alarm over 704% fuel oil levy hike and no a year. The informal wakrata. Na the informal wakrata no economist akasa you have not arrived yet. And no kokobo stem no de ma eyo mind Ghana empenyu for. Na said the informal wakrata de Kofi nsem bebre na ewom enne. Saso na the informal wakrata na muswohwe ne boa Supreme Court applauded. Na eno so AG any office of the special prosecutor won sensem so na ma me said na tamaklo eso won sensem no emu has to protect your territory kwaku ahideho demand stronger eno or the kokobo sem so na futu sem na ma sem trofo wo on mind Ghana has say
The Ghanaian publisher, some body be so at the Amaya than a mom, me no be woman, I'm a person, me boss away the Ghanaian publisher at the Mount. Or say NPP hit street on Thursday. Yami man him a Thursday, and the first anniversary of Yemianum, Yabapanum in Siano. Sada now, so before some of the Muntu, so do go be no abe, so. Yeah, sure, and as a major was a basso must be said because on the day, no. Yeah, sure. Tia wada no the ABCB at the matman for Aswati. Afe Dami slams AG over said dinner acquittal. Former AG Godfrey Dami say yeah mama said nampa sama NDC for the number 10 way day nya dia beboa o my Ghana kra. We ni say the Ghana publisher na pebenya bi akenkan ewo mu.
The Ghanaian Point ko wakrata Kofi Asemba ko pe meka no sa ko wakrata mu. Eye the Ghanaian Point ko wakrata. Se wo ka eye na wo twetwe mu Asemba ko ate ate se pa eva ko hu sense.
Yeah.
Impomo mu ye adwuma mu ote mu gwa monten so bobo ko jan. Se so be kasa wo mani age efi se so afo hye yensa ase ne ye ba de nipa na wo twetwe mu ne ba bonten be ka se aban eni nsuo bia so beton. Enti uto the Ghanaian Point ko wakrata na edwumafo mo wo eva ko prepare die o mani age pae nam land minister and some of the babonten
Abusua and some no dodo na no okay my first searchlight and sorry media na so na pay the daily searchlight or the about say said na tamaklo akweta politically engineered na nabi and the answer na ba monte so current organizer of the first vice for the new patriotic party akache any free eba Mahama calls for citizen responsibility after viral Tema New Town free sanitation video Tema New Town video ni pa eba monte so na who baby to tonam ema yakwa naja mini afo ganyo ne George ye twa ye no me nyame hu ye moboy eno so eho ensemo ho atofo say fast tracking of tax increases through certificates of agency unacceptable way if ye dom kuma e wa Ghana ma so je film say nyafo atofo say no no to ahodo odi ne nam tenten wade rewrem no onye careful pa na Ghana for bremanufa we sorry so e wa media no the daily searchlight ko wakrata no emu
Mamenfa the new trust ko wakrata and sorry media no so menya eyi
dispatch idea
Mamenfa the new trust ko wakrata and sorry media me kan ensemfo amienu pe enne wo budu ani hye mo upper east Mantemu a MPP ne krabata ho nyina kire se wo mu nyina eta JFK achi pa eye aha saso ena koka eso akasa I am running for Ashanti NPP chairman to help Dr. Bawumia win 2028 Koka declares eno ewo eye the new trust ko wakrata
Asante man Koka
Asante man Koka ba ko pe so ko develop na community next one no dey no but him the next chairman wontumi di brand no opa no
esa chairman so okwa national
me ka say ye nto abanto guso Asante man dentin and Koka eba tina wontumi di brand na wontumi aba chairman okay na eyi kwa he Yando
Paul Yando ko secretary. Ashanti region. Now as I'm serious say Dr. Frank Amaku ne kwa. Campaign. Come on see the power.
Say. Come on say Paul Yando. Ekotena radio station bi. Can say so polia.
Dr. Frank Amaku ne.
Si bi kura ye na. Because we nim kunima. The media makoin the be na Dr. Katia campaigns was remo they say no o poli on be shey
obi anto abadma Paul ya as Asante Regional Secretary Paul
adwuma so
adwuma I like omo be don collaboration pa Asante why there
obi otimi ka say what dey say 2 years we say wo mam
Paul, dear Radin Yakopo. Asante man for yourself, Wadara, Mamma Mungo Paul, the Massy, ready as Cinema. Asante,
oh, for a year, Asante man to swap for so.
I can't feel a map for you. Wait, I'm not Frank, Dr. Frank, good morning, and the Pebble, you can't be in some day in the Napoleon.
Onya, obey Dr. Frank Day.
Oh, so me no me now for
you better just for so polycrana, Dr. Frank. And away and so you need to say on your bed.
Only I mean, so about an entire command the Asani and now for me.
And you want to back I say, as quite interchange your painting.
I don't have fun.
I don't have a nice. I don't know more.
Poyana dem so dey your hair or the bajama wa wo dem ko follow no the bajama Paul feeling into it so when start at home and to be ho sa ni papa pa na ni gine ho say Poyando Paul, good morning to you. And I'm my Fedica is sorry na ye dey echa dey fa ma jo sama to aso fa ma me say wo nsem bi kai na ye fa Fedica imra we ni ento aso.
Me share ye Prophet Ebenezer Akonai on Lady Gloria. Akonai and Akonai family ni na no pay. Me share wo. Sasna Michia, Ubibia or Shea. Now, Tia, Mothers 102.7 Mothers TV. I bear for us with the Busuaye Facebook. No, Mothers 102.7. Accra. My mention what you say.
Okay.
Michia and Pie, and Michia a Anisla Force.
Okay. Yeah, but ask us here, Pa, Busia, and my father has after that, but your summer to us so a amount no more than CD. My Fanco PM, our North Kaneshi, the more the bus stop one.
Aha, Kelele clothing. Me mama kwaba. Yeni etimi ma wa ho fedanso. Ewa wonta de shemu. Esan say, yawa fabrics are so to nyine bi wa ha. African prints. Kelele clothing die. Yesan so pam the show. Come on. Ye pam me mane mema kaftan. Corset, agbada, e mane mema die nyina. Embroidery, bubu, silk kaftan, political suits nina. Ye pem bi wa ha. Ye kwan ewo North Kaneshi Demod bus stop. And now with dear friend, ewo 0541 849 257 and now 0268 866 697. Aha, Kelele clothing. Me mama kwaba. Yeni etimi ma wa ho fedanso. Ewo wonta de shemu. Esan say, yawa fabrics are so to nyine bi wa ha. African prints, Kelele clothing die. Yes, so pam the show. Come on. Ye pam e mane mema kaftan, corset, agbada, e mane mema die nyina. Embroidery, bubu, silk kaftan, political suits nina. Ye pem bi wa ha. Ye kwan ewo North Kaneshi Demod bus stop. And now with dear friend, ewo 0541 849.
Yeah, empo. Mo ye TV so any other day na Kelele clothing. Na I say oko be patcho omo office no North Kaneshi. We do North Kaneshi. Now we say Demod bus stop obi abetro. North Kaneshi Demod bus stop obi abetro te we enye yira kwan kra asem. Nti wo body na tempa na yi na yenko PM ewo ho. Omo numbers na fa me fa ma na yenko ye dem numbers no obi twene de 0541 849 257 0541 849 257 and I say 0268 866 697 0268 866 697. Si mama ko pe yanko tons as papa amount in free Cast Estate Ghana Limited and my buyer about for that na fe dwendwen on my Ghana. Odi am just on Kofi Boache ye ba sisi ya
Adishimaima, Cast Estate Ghana Limited. Ye Jumakubia, Yesi Dine Ton Dine, Eton Sase Krujia, Mansubia Nihu, Wutoyen Sasibia, Abaya would dear forever and ever. Wabusian Dachinti, Anunti, Cast Estate say, to your 10% to pay. Na fe shasie, Usi Dino, na Uchani Kakankakra. Cast Estate in Kwane won Sasi with the whole Ghana. Ya won Sasibi wa Greater Accra. Baby to say, Atoman, Kofi Donko, Mampehia, Danjra, Kaswa Obom, Dodowa, Kofi Kwe, Ayite Kote, Wager, Broadcasting, Ani Bebre, Sayako Central Region in Sua, Cape Coast, Ayensudo, J. Crodia, Portin, Gumwa Kwe Krum, Yanko Eastern Region, Ensawam, Kwasinyako, Afram Krum, Afayentufa, Nayanko Northern Region, you will be Watamale, Nyampala, and Sasano Bay, UDS Campus, and Watamale Kumasa Kwanso, Yesansu Executive Wanzo, the other Krumu Pe. Now, what sounds so pe? Asasiyan Tam, and ya Yakia and Efua, you will be with the whole Ghana, and on Tishu Yachakwai, and with the main office, Accra, Tesano, Yani Ghana Telecom University, and our police training school, and a Dijanimu, Wakaswa Malam Quantum Ponoso, a month from Yani Resurrection, sorry, a Dijanimu, now Yakwa Amasama Iswa, opposite the Central Marks, Wa Amasamaiwa, or Bakrowa office, no, I was site to Hope, Afe Ashaiman, Yani Lorry Station, and a dish anymore. Frey 0302 963740. Ebiem 0302 963740. Cars Estate Ghana Limited. Yenti usubet Sidai.
2.7 eso ene adapay fa adue don hwere ba ko edi ye nimi de ba badwedwe o my Ghana mpunto ene ne kanko eho ensema hodo a asi emu nkyire mu a amanyofo enso adwenche obo no afi yemfa emma mesom ewe kasa fidie eso na adapay nyampanyefo mienu a ye ne wono eba bedi enkomo adwenche eye o my Ghana eho na me no ekase eye Honorable Daniel Kwabena Ampon ono eye NDC communication team member na oba position bi so ye amasama nti medu na ka chewa me ne bedwetwe nkomo na afi ye de afri ho edi ama ye nua be ma Philip Jima ono ekasa de ma NPP osno amanyeko Philip so be join ye na afi ne nkomo twetwe na aka nyina no atoa so edi ama honorable good morning sir.
Good morning open gese
bia wa ko de
nyame adumo
ye de nyame ase position new one ye den first vice and I want to get it right.
First, but in the NDC, vice chairman.
Oh, okay.
Any first and second in the NDC.
Okay.
Presidency level, okay. Chairman or vice.
Okay.
Into vice chairman.
Okay. For
the NDC, Gan West.
Amasaman. Okay.
Constituency.
I see. Now, what form is that?
Yenyam far forms.
Okay.
I feel na area branches are. The Akana going to be chassis.
Okay, but currently that's the position you are handling.
Yes, okay. No. Currently, no. I don't hold position in the constituency.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I don't hold position in the constituency. But I hear Juma. By I hear Juma.
Okay.
Be seen there. You kind of credit there. Amasama will be your team or Amasama be him say great ampon. Do you wanna frame ampon? Omunim pass Juma ne man because me cheche mo pa no pay ya. Ya some party if you branch level.
Okay.
We branch. Nyame adom. Modern boy ball branch nti no. Omo boy abaso ma ebe ye can say coordinator.
Okay.
Ewo ward ni na. Ye boy adwuma. Ye boy adwuma. Fi on so ne san pagya emu. And I back constituency. I be boa nessa. See ano. Ye hu se no level na edu no. Nimde nkakra ye nya na. Ade na ye mfa member boa.
Okay.
But what I want to tell Amasaman community and Amasaman funi na, especially NDC for more one say there is a bridge that we need to close. That bridge can be only closed or that can be only done by Great Ampon. Because 1592 be seen there no. I'm say vice chairman position in Amasaman akwa celebrity. But be say catch on me kasa
in the NDC.
Me kasa there be akwa say unhunde nipa na ye or ye no but no kroni nyame ni
but ewo NDC once
there ewo Amasaman specifically na America.
Okay.
But no kroni nyame ewo juma as a vice chairmanship no. Oh yeah.
I see.
I will be the bridge between the grassroots and the constituency, and I say constituency, any region, any national. I am going to be the bridge. It's where team were coming near me be a mess. Oh, problem here, me problem. Into me a culture delegate in the Amasaman constituency say, I am the solution to their problems. You see, I have power. Oh, papa, ayo hinia. Enka nenye the ekos yanameboa. You say. Or anybody any papa tiase. Into no me person me catch on say this is the time as I say ye Jumani any into mom no any other one say Great Ampon. Na me adoma full name here Daniel Kwablampon.
Okay.
Omon hwe me because my boy Juma through all the ranks I be assembly member. My DSM ye bia a serve party a serve community no. Into them say this about time I say omon choma ni hwe me. Na omon how ye me how because vacuum net creativity 92 be seen. I want to close it. Na grassroots news and pa. Say the American no quarantine. It's about time I say it's a narrative. Na a Great Ampon for the vice chairmanship position in Amasaman constituency.
I see. Now say NDC mono Amasaman there's a bridge. And you are the only person to put that bridge together. Obi any because Oma any omoko nyina na ye ka say ye pobia wako through the ranks. Okay.
With all these years, and yet I could never have told Busiamun and Obia be pribi. And on there, or Nimia how, Brapeny, or Nimia how.
So, no, see,
yes, but say, apart from say position, I bet told. Ubia be preno. Why Nedimu Akutine for so many years?
Okay.
Why the name is Sakina issues? Why the name of Kushibia electoral area issues? Why the name media issues? Why the name I can say Joma issues, one in him Maya issues, one in him I can double issues, one in him I can say Onyansana, one in him Kwasikuma, one in him Kotoku. So there are whole gab I say to me close, one in him Dedema, one in him Media. The best me catch on say, you will be a onim more how you will be already so obe coolated data no and make sure say one-on-one you be make sure say niema be koyi e ma me say you be to abenti yaba kasa big ne area na ajo omo how e be me how you be shia brano every year twice in a year be shia brano you be kasa most of the mediums no so na me hu how no ti me catch on say enya afei na yeba be matry makwe sa time letwam
okay
see yen obi a oba be solve omo issues amomo wo grassroots level no they should look no other person say Daniel Kwabena Ampon omo nyina omo boje me so great Ampon but omrani bi a me dia omo boje so onim sa amrani no me catch omo say Ampon a no ma just solution. You see, Obama sama na because Ampon obi enim say mini solution.
Okay.
Nti onya bo Ampon a almost solution. Nti omo nimpa say come that day no aban omo to no massive ama great Ampon. Na mama be hwe omo how ni omo niema wa Amasama constituency ama omo.
But I'll come back to Amasama issue because recently Timemo 4 as omo bonyo so say mpuntunyo mani ade bebre about from somewhere last week personally I was there me ba Malcolm opposite ne down ho manfo bi dan nkofo be so mo say chire be bu dan go am ne Timemo be di nkomo pa over the weekend nti I'll come back to it but I'm not say Philip Jima ono kasa de ma NPP osno amanye ko Philip enso e wo fia Philip good morning sir.
Oh good morning nobody kase
bibia boko die.
Oh, you could take it and koyi ba bend.
But nyamene hene
because you go for the enemy there. Obi in Ghana for mu nyina no afra say twada adwo.
Okay.
Now they told some alternative. But it's clear it's scary.
Okay.
Yeah, West things are getting worse and worse. Uncle for kwabontia be now disappointed.
Okay.
Example I see so panini on my way. Minia say ufri yakwan nyina say our principal road from Kaneshi to Mokaso here. Maybe say down Small Junction. Yenwe di did dwan suma na west and the crowd say we as a whole na sensu the supply the people of Dansuman. That's why Junction will car current me for on. But back to the main road. They pa odoko kwani nyina say main principal road. I see MC into on. And I cross airtime this time around. But
yes, in the whole Ghana so that no construction site too. That's the claim the NDC is giving.
Oh well, maybe a few places.
Okay.
It mean Tranum and Kase but only few places.
Okay.
But me constituency no single project and they cost or down someone. Oh Baba be say we jagbawe. Me nyahu bi wo no.
Okay.
This is a place I me diagro. And I may bam high so me share humbi. But one thing about NDC, from an artificial team of people, they create certain impression on the minds of people. And I decade no more blow ne kasiye and the propaganda no more do obu mine. And the youth no, a lot of confidence in them. Say 24-hour economy biba. And then tifi, branches that can be tifi. Juma, me be to my kind of crash. And Galamsey. Some and I'm no say. And MPP for Piastro say or Galamsey will be jailino. Time for Galamsey now. Places are not Galamsey, and Galamsey will boronum. And run a research me. Miss Any Mount.
Yeah, I saw that.
What when I talk where says more on PV obeying referee the other name
Jantua presidential staffer.
President staffer. On a complain say adi omo kasa tia MPP abino and then in Crawford by your west. On a man who says some of the forest crana omo a Ghana yomodia. But in more minds are Ghana menumi no dia. And see nyadi no tum. Let me join my ways you on. And I'm a China untimi nye bonnie and go scot free. Singapore, Malaysia, and we age mates. And no corn because of bad leadership. We're Ghana one now. Politics sell mine. Say, and ya, MPP need to be casting you MPP no album, and yet. And this needs to be casting a more album, yama way, and yet. To my person saying, political party, almost sell mine. but the phone so there be brain corrupt nyema na yom de so that's no man yakwan ye nyema enye we youth no ade na nyene party say you need to speak against it.
Can we do that? That's not okay.
And we have to.
Okay.
We have to. Yeah, independent. We are 70th year. It is Black Coffee. Is it going to be business as usual?
Okay.
Not poor person on the streets. No, no. Ono there, life is becoming worse and worse for the person. You are konya sebetra machine say cancer and pano. Ama nyama trench no. You were trying to defend nyama enye. What I say?
Okay.
Maybe I know them in Bible. Able. And then you to be a granny. Echo countries are yemudin. Echo hustle because ye ma Ghana ye place are. Tomo tranye ye.
But
Tinyama nko ye minya.
Mathematics kese pa unsama de ba monte so onwenya for ampo yemu ransom ne emu. Say the obaso o be kan na be so kan.
Em se mesre. O se ye say no kra kan ye. Ade bia obeya ne fapem hu hia.
Okay.
De me nwe kan. No kra. Ba me bu said ahwefo na etifo asem. In fear to do a hin and this year, you buy. Yenya 2 years. Yenya 2 years.
Almost 1.6. 1 year.
Incident. Sadia way in an is dear, and the fapim niffy. Mobile 8 years. It's a minute see your politics and a payer, young cano cresse, so when yet in your quack in Matiasi. But see, young can fit ne fapim no baby fee buy, and some have been doing pensuia. I dare say, obey any year, it take you a day. It take 2 days or 3 days and a year. It will take a long time. It is a sunny year can of pay dear. As Rebinia. Yenya MPP seminal. Yenya NDC seminal. See about drink Ghana Hondia. Neon Domus Connie and Casa. But it may be by you can't be cry, obedient you. But a begia to me say, Yabay, or you tearful. Or Abadaye. Utie. Senkuya. Obesan transa. Ye benya mre bi ye kai cry finance minister.
Mate.
Ye kai come MP square one MPP for cry can say oh daddy papa yes we dey enkoyi. Omo ye press conference so manti. Se be Ghana dey meti ase. Ye nkasa nko sa tangent. But se nya Ghana na ba be some party bi o afidie so dey ene em say we will all be in the mud and make sure say things are done right because the NDC will listen to every sorrows of the Ghanaian public because I'm not to about my into the AC team near there so your mom into the bibini na ba abenu so na say ba public domain na do don enti ase no be propagate here we have to defend it and make sure say the NDC truth message will be available to the communities and the people of Ghana.
But that's kasi pa anapay. Ye mo room na ye sha se ntwe ye nkomo no. Ye fanfi achi na ye fambra ye nim anapay. Ma me for nyam for ye ampon en sha se na ka chi na ja ensem nyina efi eba. Ye ma me said na makwita. Didn't say me braba because mommy quite far so baby drew ye press conference a call so what the hen one nine the idea find out the BCC I'm not say your legal vacation the NHS I just say yeah me name say court for a regional maba and I say ye trust and for being come but so far your justice system no yeah boy
no crony nyame no menim so akan ni we nankasa judgment so what can ubehun baby fi any baby ko see nse na me sha se me submission make say see ye nya lawyer for but the omaye dia betu bedwuma ye nyina ye kan you say no say na ne ye kan no enye no quarantine no se pese Ghana ko yi dia ye must have the rule no say na lawyer for ne kan na judgment ni ko see say
okay.
We can ask questions, but me and propagating yes, and zikase say we discuss never is but judgment in a carding. My 1-to-1% your domusiko.
That's fine.
So Obakaya at the first be cancer finance minister no. We at the first be na ebano MPP akachen so. They cancelled and renegotiated asking contracts to provide what we called committed authorization. Because me said in Tamakloa, I will sue and prosecute most of the toxins from here. Mamen Kosu na can show. Said in Tamaklo, na Daniel Ezim were charged with 78 counts. Young Kosu conspiracy to steal. stealing, conspiracy to woefully cause financial loss to the state, causing loss to public property, improper payment of public funds, money laundering, unauthorized commitment resulting in financial obligation for the government, and contravention of the PPA Act. Eventually, and as ordinarily, numbering of counts Godfrey Dame failed. He can jump from counts 30 instead of going to count 31. It will jump to count 72. Just imagine. The me person me church me nyina ne say, Mr. Ghana for. Me person bia no pay. Montie the cause radio TV bibia on pay judgment no. On the me tie fan say enya da me be chire ma no pay. No nko kan. Ni yenhwe de ye nuanam e kan social media. Yet Ghana na ye chichire o. Si ato aba wie na se ye neme bia it is our duty, it is our right say about betina radio TV so ni aka de ko say anko ye a ni aka say tia so ye nya yanka ye nyini sa nyini si but over judgment ni de ye nuanam o kan bra emfa kwan mu nti me ne said dinam kra madam said dinam kra na ka me take you on because so hwe we na I don't tell me person me born ono abebo aba oboboba men kasabi ono abebo because o ma hye adwuma na o de nam the whole Ghana no moka nti oboboba am de hye but o Ghana ni dia e be kone sa pepepe
na sikasam dodo na wo mo na akodi ye ma mensem de chese no
thank you there be o say the omo kan ye no na first kasem ho
but so boy the boy na sika e ka ho
thank you the only thing I be say fine nti na court ho no betima sign ako say nti na ye risk asem but ye nuanam ti radio so TV so obi anka say we disika me anchi ntu ma say me anji mfini ho but say ni omo be kana no pay no I asefem nti me nkom na me tie de me nua beka so ye Ghana ni ampa on kama etiefo hu say no e say ni ko ni hu say ampa ye som Ghana ni akọ ni nit na so pese ye mfi ni enhwe Ghana na Ghana kan kwanko dia anopeno ye no credit hon ye be catch ya hwefo ni etiefo say ya ye campaign awie ya elections awie nti ye hwe kwan ya be fa so a Ghana be die because omo ye ni mmia bia betwam a nkanya nini omo ye ni mmia bia betwam an continent nka say ye lorry kwan nye how many years ye the 1 year pen lorry kwan kroma say nti ne niam bi ko bone nti na masisi ya no ye twa adwajewa nti na masisi ya no youth ni nya adwuma nti na masisi ya ye mpanifo no ko ebu ho a wawie le pension kro ba ko di nisikal ya je dia ko tu ya ka bi ebi ewu ho be sin ne ye mfa musika mam ya ba ye hwese ne betoto ye sika sem ne niam no MPP for any so mbeka be applaud President Mahama ne ato forcing finance minister nti mesra mo this is not about time ya ba be campaign it's about time yen kasa magana because me betana na minister bi ebibi na nya boldly I'll bash him
ba ye ma said nam de onye hwe
said nam de no or court nti de wa ya etia mra no say why na etia mra na we diskebi anchi ntum ana engine fini ho
mate
men what I say
okasa nya Philip asre sa to do
nti I mean nti na me so ma kosa na ma ye di nti be tie no
mate
nti wa nya Ghana ni dia eto jina
Philip wa manyoku ora hanam namfa edubu ahenamfa chese NSA NSA yes ono so chese I said namdi because a month ago one of the Asante regional MPs a press conference say ma na ba e kwa just one demunia de konebra de yakọ wi ni o Philip Papa
San Mamin chairman me the good people of Blakema West chairman William Adu maybe she happy belated birthday and ra na birthday Emma ya adofu shia e kas there was some MPP and near Blakema West mo mark but together it was a year 50th birthday part ke sepa man or down someone bra ko fina e ka se penny na behwe e be message videos ni be man na why or drop go for yichire no so we chairman na sebe e hu na biso ne so sawa Blakema West na oso won ko biem panifo be naka ba I say onenti on ko biem because on an di okonanim and yentimi answer sitting him to set example to say so di ade nim na nkuya eso jato no beso so
okay
na me adoma in future bi no obesan be so amanyokuo no mu e wo different angle and aboa na ni nyina so no onya partner nto no be so aboa partner no ma cha His Excellency Dr. Modibo Mia bra ko fi nyina gitum says o phone essay a o phone repairer na de amano o TV say a TV repairer na o de amano it's no se economy na yare a uhia doctor of economist no abenjete a good way say ama economy no agina na so the me can say political parties essence with the nipa na eye amanyokuo no nipa ho adwuma de benya mfonso bebre mistakes bebre but mistake ne ba obehu hawa benya konya no asa correct some mistake no say na NCBM eno tin ne yenua ye bra pani Mr. Mahama na ke prefer sinka oba yo san ba yi ka say mistakes say ko ye cause ye san ba no say mistakes you are not going to do it
okay
it's no yeah to me come asem so no asam di kan kan me ba mu no na be me kire ne say mu na ne too many kitamu it's no almost 2 years the mam no portals doesn't take 4 years to fill the portals the principal roads of Dansoman the main road bad traffic e walk one way so we must spend 2 hours from Kasua to Ebia Kaneshi now don't say economic time na time is so DGB no and na always see all kwam no me nwa said nam asama ye kan yen MPP ye jim ready and en case so be bone a sebia the Ghana sonsa na wo ye adwuma mo man no na odonsa epa so man no di so that said about youth na yen ba no ye besua say ye de this office Brakofinsa na Brakofi bae no oyenya ma mrani die it makes me ba me careful and anya sa say nyina ba together na yesa de na ebe mo man na konanim but sabi ye do man show bi nsa no enyama troka na say court ayi abuo ni pane fo na so ni pane kran sabi ye ka so ko sano yare otukwan wa ma fi no buy within a short time must ma free no and kakoko saying nyama saying na moka obi be ready judgment no but you see I'm able to say the main reason why omu yi you kind of saying Supreme Court Chief Justice CJ yeah ma omu yi ni fi no na I bear clear my Ghana for be a kind the topic on the streets see omu nim do mbeye omu yi no omu free lot of people and sabi na ye investigate to be a court opuna say cancel most of their cases abani interested. Attorney General say onye interested all those cases and net disca on my sika so on my embezzle no e bloma yen basa cause of financial state I lost to the state ni nyina no amu yen basa ehunya and no money children people for so ye Ghana for ye that say ye dey say ye ready say be dwane free accountability it oni pana e bone dia e say oni pan be account it's the president ma Kufuor e ka say na appointees no obi awa bibia no we need to face it and account to the states now said nam e dey na see here asema ye kan nyina say ye office share nsa as a master boss now Brakofi sa master boss no service and loan company be for no Batampa service our Ashanti region e ka say yes kakra de dig ada ye investment kakra and a 500,000 and I said nam mo sign office mo sign check e de ma yes our company we no mo sign check e ma no and later mo tro command say 500,000 amount man no e be mo dey obetua 24% of interest and the company said according to the board chair of the company no e say emu yedu omuntimi tana omudisika ebremo back Brakofi that was around 4th June 2014 come we call so now what this kind of back no sad nam say ono the on paycheck atie for munteni you ohia cash and na opening e de cash check ebre mami we say enye ka pay crowd to master accounts mu crowd so on fan I was printed by Chuna number 28 August. And our Jesus can we say, how do you call this? if you got the mode of transaction the crown, you're wrong. And again, April 2016, and now ube training among for 85,000 people across the country.
Yeah.
And now my budget is 1.7 million. Sana woka. Now, muko draw scano, muko draw 1.8 million is alleged. Ko report 1.8 million. And now crown in komono wono. Muye only 3 regions, 7 regions. Manye ejuma scanner 5. And again, amount of money amoye some best spend on refreshment and transportation. Muma each person I think 20 cities. To the rest of the money I find. A lot of justice be brave because of time and it. Now the MPP can say things were clear. Nyama ibu boss no clear. It's oba now obe twist obe my judgment be. Now in fact kwama I mean you're right to criticize it or scrutinize it. And I'm a it's no the questions in ebisa. And you're right a bit to my pew soldiers here. It's no Munyama muya cleaning, muya ni no. I clear say, mo buy to shield the people, comfort the people, nye Ghana interest. Every time I catch it on. And I'm no kasai. Do auto fuel, ya koda Friday na sorry and net the 95 pesos abe to fuel also. And now delay no, ye 1.95. Almost 2 cities and ye to delay. The fuel price is going up higher and higher. Diesel, tonne around 17 plus. A year, super is around 14, almost 15 cities plus. Pump be a 15, it be a 14. But a fuel price according to a world market, I drop it. But all the others all promises are very certain. I'm a stomach IE. And they can be ton 7 cities. 5 cities go do face 20 cities. Post a poor person on street or tom pure tano. Ghana Drakman and Nikranje. But behind this for the Abeduno. And that be beer my increase be beer on this in this country. Ye can mostly my enka. And Momo the end is to make sure say your party people, I'm gonna Ghana for they are comfortable. Because I'm gonna hear Jumadimba power. It will be beer NDC in your case, you be free no. The second bag gator, you're gonna fappy. And I make us about Galam say, and I'm saying this phone calling into Galam say, because Omunya a drama and this for. My example, a year our win constituency, Oscar Labi, you can check. Or TF for Tibet Mako internet, so I check it. Money in the chiefs are for one. As a catchy, we are MPD by Yano, and so Galam say so anum. Eti Braneno trust Naman Crawford in Galam say Ramoyeno. Honorable Oscar Swanko. Emma and Omoga so much can sue or honum. A back class, sir, obi sir, a year of national organizer. Emma Yoko Tonesa Freno. That's what ye Galam say. A tearful. There is a share and this at Tianisu and say, on name of my first vice chairman, a year Abanga, and night and Tionshe. On constituency, a year chairman, a year a Dunkao. It's a less of video, clear video about Kaki war near MC and any. It is clear and this for no couple of years guns or two.
Okay.
And what check about and this is for people be born in Sunday show. Some joy by catching a young Ghana for say, Nanado, Epese, or 2 grams, say, taking 1 week. And not take catch them say, they start saying, and almost 2 years. Move it to me at the end in Amray. Yes, I'm doing the same thing today.
Matter Philip.
But ye can you say, you say Ghana a better place for do same enemy. And yes, NDC also normal Ghana area. Any MP market, in this market. Yet the better say you better criticize them constructively to make sure your roads are okay. Your economy is also okay. Near you enjoy. ɛno ne yɛnyina yɛhwɛ
but that's cause galamsey who say something I think says a whole subject another day in a take time na akasa ho about because ko pm empoho area where police station cheap e to galamsey wo currently we dead news current news me dey emma but we'll talk about it onyafo ampo we dey say we need battle there because
me bonnet tofa rebata 1 second
1 minute
my main kind again the prosecutor failed to provide evidence to each of the offenses under section 11.2 and 13.1 of the Evidence Act 1975 ne tofa nyina ne say court to them there me papa bi na ka kire me sofo bi na ka kire me lawyer bi na ka kire me court to them there evidence based it o say here say you say papa we are say papa now be say papa we dey na chese we na wontimi provider na wontimi nchire sampa enia court nko ne sa nti no mo nkonsa mra bi mti niam bi o mo fele say ankoye no omo gusu omo kan ya babo omo pass omo be kan radio so no omo nkanche na lawyer for no say omo mpe evidence based enko court na say ampa na mo kona esa omo beji atum ama atentene ne akoso ye NDC for the say ne okasa no ye nye party bi so ye na nye yi a ye behwe na mani wadi wabobo ye national organizer din whatever yes eko ye kona ye hwem na omo di for a mani o medi yeah, and this kata se shene project die. Eya ade a enye ya side.
I see.
Ina tembia na ko ese aban bas and I say every 1 minute be an enam. E maybe be senko na we feska every 3 days be ya betena na we have feska scandal. You buy what scandal.
It's
would provide evidence
and what to provide evidence.
Until I make a say na court here quick. Say be accordem. Omo yedede. Abobaba. Inti see wom. Ya de nkasa o. Inti edu ani from there na for be defend kasa ye che onkofo. But ye de ye nche Ghana ni bia onfomo. Ghana ni bi onfa Ghana ni sika.
Martin.
Inti mesre no. Omo yenye Ghana ni to abawie. Na sani omo be ma economy ne niam gi nsem no eka buburu omo bugu Ghana fo so ayaba yetuatua niam ankoyi ayaba yetuatua na si niam stabilizer man mesre no nka obetena na pe nka edin anka mpese obokro chia first year the certain president his excellency
Martin.
John Dramani Mahama.
But ask yourself, I have a nice topic, but I'm reading something online right now. ECOWAS to donate 250,000 to support flood victims in Ghana. Foreign Affairs Ministry announces Romeo Kwabena Montana. Mumusa say 350 million in China. No, we're budget require stand titi ase oni afọ okuta tabla kwa wadaro masika we enkoye adwuma ampo many blessem ye Ghana ni we nye mo politics asem but say ya do ECOWAS $250,000 we would buy almost 3 million Ghana cedis o na 350 million no ho asem akosi sen ye twen
report bibia beba
clear because yes Romeo we the men ti ase we so back how dey another say other flood victims now omo wey flood victims akasa omo wey e dey na ekoso up to now it wadaro ma mo hwana mo my update wo ho na
ye affected do na unse no credit e back
350 million e che no ye hunu so
beba said list ne beba someone list ne beba about to public domain
because and sorry bebre any ekoko bebre so aye lot of donations so
na me
ma sorry crowd donation ye ma ye nko for na enye easy
ye bible ka kire ye nyina say ni papa di o man so a
o man di
intino eburu so obi ya doye but
mama 5 minutes na ye ni san komo we delegate system emra ba say no ana say nya because kamia say matisa delegate say bob na pa over the weekend omo am na say nyina na say omo bob na say it should still say what do you want to say
unze me comment metie so far no twofold me hwe no free ade mbienu one ya bie mo no obi o party krata mu bia ho kwan so beto aba eno no na ebi hwe se ye to na sa na ebi asikasem no ebe ba fom ebia sikasem never but two foods in America no obi wo ho a oni sika wo but nko betima ya adwuma ne pa
okay
tini you no obi won so a okay sa na te okay na me pesika betua mo nyina ne ato ya to mani wi a wa dojo mfi but the me kan say hwe dudu mu kro America ne de keka ho yesu and dem kan say omumie mu sa o so omumie mu santi we no ebeye din
okay
ebeye din because ye feel say yes and ebeye
monetization
it won't stop because you talk about general election po general election po send your corner MPP NDC general election here tumpo no nti ne hweki tuom ne da hwekese ne hwekese ne da hwese ne keto na be tinka me nko ade a as I say in shebi bata ehun for the monetization na ye kan because say bibi ya mana say ye hu say even impo evidence be say envelope kra na ebiem na iska itimu jeliwa ye say bibi bata sam mra ne ho na say pa de ekwa no ye betua o obi betua
ye biem nyina e chiro
say ebia next 4 years best start you next 8 years best start 10 years best start no you best start but e ba ko do baby no my more example first pa 5 cedi your man 5 cedi pa 20 years ago what did you into no ya session no e be do 10 bi no o ba feel say sense can e be kwansa ma obi into me de enka the omo ye and fine and also no that is another angle but the same maybe touch say ye who say ebia emfa say obi chade we evidence say no evidence based
mo anyo nansia bebre ni na social media
into the way monetization dey ade ye bibi bata ho ye bia mu sen obi a wa ready
so betia no
betia
Philip
tell me them
system ebe as political parties
before I course no esi me nwa ade bia no pay
okay
you see almost sorry almost try radio so ya buy ya bobisia the last parliament na hang parliament na only one person and they decide on the business every loan bia ekojibia and that was for a purpose parliament the whole Ghana they approve here. In fact, na parliament America say ye kita huge number. Na close. It's both MPP and NDC parliamentarian they approving loans ni nyina. And loans na buy no. Me boa track met me time out times me boa.
11 na Ghana for peso.
Chief, me catch now say. Yeah, me chose
parliament about 11 na Ghana.
Me pacho utie me. Person me chose say parliament no before ban bia no parliament ejitum asa na implement it.
Okay.
It's in Yemienu and this MPP of Parliament in the G2 said this is going to help Ghana. Everything is on records.
House of Records.
House of Record. It's Honum Yenya G2 ya drinking home. It said the person at the board mine. Would you two we are now on temple propaganda? What's here be? Tim just won't share the boss, Okasamangasa, please.
I'm never on check.
What I say? It's no, yes, Adiano pay.
Okay.
It's in for a purpose. Almost any dear chile, dear scanning in a cocoye, Tiamo Bissi and Twemu. Your body solve a purpose. And again, Jane time, I buy way same time my bowl across the crown, cholera outbreak, somewhere 12, 13. Kofa Wuya, cholera Kakarano, Mr. Mamma Man son on the first time. Man, more than 200 Wuye. Tama a COVID see Ghana. Or Castle, let's sacrifice our economy and save you and not hear your voice, Kasa. Or but teams by fellow Ghanaians, the measures, my updates. Next can year spend it 1 year, next Ghana receive revenue. What I say? I to 2 years to make sure say you bring young quadrans. If inflation could do 54%, time I hand you over my inflation of 23%. Things were coming down. Those days, now they told 2,000 Ghana cedi around that time. It could do 3,000, 4,000. Because manufacturers, they were not having the labors to do it. Container in Yamabegum, back kind of crown. That was expensive then. Across the globe, our country, and Yama price cost through Unyabikwan Wato. Nanya ain't doing. Munya Konya Betra Konya, sometimes some of them speak, no, I'm a duo. Can someone try classroom that? And no, back to a year
delegate system. 2 minutes.
Boss, me, it has always been my stand. I say, and dear, the previous year you go to ye because drug dealer be better baby want to hide behind political party ever so be your money be nyema no be top every delegate only 1,600 plus you are calculating each person be make man 5,000 at the TV account me yes sub calculation na make my me within 2 years make maker assign nyema as me person me be me ye kra me nyasa office na say MP e di jam galam say dear deals. What I say? It's easy. It's no crown. It's more democracy.
Okay.
So that it defeats democracy, and then also cameraman chrono adores your political we say landscape. It's media personally. A idea your part in Casa now.
Yeah.
But me personally, it has always been me say moi koye na coalition bi. Him say it here. Moi. And again, what share the community all card bearing members to vote, Me, I did be catch saying 24/7. And no crown we consult chairman and not organizer and as a for crown. Let's say so honomono. Because on confer to baby let's say 2,000 people.
Okay.
The 12 and then MP for a year now and it's for 2,000. It's up to you to make sure we mobilize so money now. If every week, every month, will be a 12 deals of 20 cities and now 5 cities. So that's the end of the right standing to vote and to be able to obtain the card. It took a criteria 5 cities by some number. You can imagine amount of money every month.
Okay.
It's enough for you to do programs and other things in your constituency. So that's it. Again, it's also maybe the right person to represent. Because again, when so nipa na uko yi no, ubet me be a community no, na so na Kofi Boakye no mo pe no. So that's it. It is how Kofi Kofi Boakye a. It means that the same persons will go down to campaign for Kofi Boakye. Because it's really reflecting on the grounds. As Kofi Boakye is our candidate. On be adwuma ma no. And also boa strengthen democracy and a raise a take away apathy. To say few people with delegate system, no be free moon, it be lose election, we lose it genuinely.
Okay.
Out of pain. And me quite mama party no. I then acquire I've been about part to be me a free on or make a beji apathy if you on me for me it's a blessing in disguise for the political parties. It depends on how on handle I'm managing then it becomes blessing to them. To me, it's a good call. And maybe we to also the constitution we say review committee.
Okay, all right. That's my
it is long overdue.
My last one.
Long overdue. Your constitution, direct be brewum.
Okay,
so that's it. And onipa bia no unya na uko edim no. Their corrections is so yeah. At the time I hear constitution 1992. Na the so now. Sesiano. And yet changes be brabam. Me, my try can say, a year galam say, as a water bodies. What she's car buying no spending a treaty plant no. And no crying enough. Now she how a month for a second and as a phone. It's more than treason. What does he? Only panel or kung for in disguise behind galam say with all kinds of chemicals. It's say face over to a bagu. Na highest offense as I say treat as highest offense.
Galamsey.
Of course.
Okay.
When we nyamo nipa ne ye o kunipa obi kwa one ban nse no ni tin won na ni onom. We all say natural resources. Kwa that country utumi kwa nya entwadua. Na ma ho America America wakwa all the streets in your green edua na
aponje ko na makọ betwa na rekra
and from our home no e fresh and mo munyinisa. You see Mr. Adi Organa and for the past few days me nenam na onamana ne yam hyehye no ya ikofo kanshi men divert I'll come back na lord kwam ikofo pande also hu bi da. I say I'm penifon to Ghana na. Cab really break club obe form na so kum. Whitechapel men aba we say kofa is about China for we say for no. O ma jikoma fa. Ka oba jo ba bensan and ya biem. Cab really break and pebewu. Pass in penifon to cross MC Mayor Accra oni onom. Ye be politics and yes so mine no. me back to a year Galamsey was saying. And again, yes, say and sassy. Sassy say, if you water body says seno, and no money where won't so my year kumom. Ya nya want to be a mine, Brakofi. Saying yan so yan some way trim, nya. Obi free China and obi China for no go munya sade ni bo no.
Da.
Ba no ma be se no ma tam skari nyina akọ. Ya twini nya adwuma na. Ya twini mpani fa adwini nya adwuma na. It's a say this constitution I say ya choose Galamsey shoot to kill.
Really?
Boss, and now say chiwa a highest offense who come this number of years. Say you ain't buy an MPP you ain't buy. Tama President Nanado Eka say or sacrificing his seat no.
Say na 3 and I'm going to call.
Yeah, they call maximum 25. What does say? Me saying they not ready to sacrifice his seat. It's no now you concrete evidence at the buyer. That's what sound the parents have so no. Or come 25 years. It's mere about TV so I make allegation, propaganda, and different from clear evidence.
Martin.
Me de manu besi no.
And I'm in court.
Obega so ayi bisu ayi anas tape na so for chief. Na ye MPP for no you say a movie ya edit ya da shim shim. You to prove the sun hu ye. Na ye ready say Ghana ye nyina ye Ghana.
Okay.
Tese a boy ye nuanom cause amamu na diamom. Sabi some George and Crawford kasa omo kafa ye ho no. We were thinking say within 1 year can you be end it.
It's question review committee no ya fa we so
omo fa nyama brain shame. Omo hwa nyama even kwa no delegate system. Omo fa a whole lot of nyama shame.
Martin.
Na yan koye nim.
Onya for sorry so 5 minutes.
That's it.
Third part on where we did the entity aka no to aso.
With the review na dear. You were there back home you be. Say
okay.
Say can be about Obiaya Bone and I say in delegate system no.
Okay.
Say ade back home about black race. What shem rebi unim se mra we no. You what shem rebi onim se nipa na forma enya ade ade che no.
Okay.
Black man is very very keen about it. Mama example. Obi enu oko Singapore nim say Singapore nyefin ho. Si enim kwa denye ni 60% the whole world. Obi enu say oko Singapore there crew neat. Inti nipa no nya du wa adwene kro anka nche ne say oguta bibi onje monto. Unse odi ho na adwene reset you but obedu Africa na Ghana na adwene san reset. Oh, se me do me krom. Inti me feel say review we no supposed to be a review for the black man. Because a review for the black man. Who say me tell me because democracy I practice no. And you need to call my black man. It's say you're blending a kakra. So because me more typical example maybe to say important I'm example. Maybe it's a circle. No issue so I say Salifu Amankwa. Immediately o ma me better say o ko circle na dem hihye no because hey okoya den koja bibia to am ya ba be bo koja ohun se territory we de nipa no kodi ho a no nim ni refill no forma bibi besi into with the black man no ye ne ye different and no the review ni the message say we should come on board both political parties technocrats obi biara or what's happening there to make sure say this is the problem of the black man yen koketu review ni nye ne munya din eno na be boa Ghana because si anya ne sana you started democracy 1592 at least say we akobe 2 terms bi we so akobe 2 terms egusu kompo edem pa na betimi agi atum say we dey see both political parties organ nyina fun so say ade we dey enye yenchi nipa nentum da okruma eni na nsie we ba na we kuma ni onu anim say de ni nuan be ye na enye but no ginachire kuma no intine man nko to the extent say wafum
okay
ni enchichem say ebi wo ha we dey oya there is no pardon we dey oya say bibi say Galamsey asema ye kan Galamsey the next decade ebe ba no
problems ebe mayen.
Yeah.
Benim sene ye bon de rufa ye come but ye can ebi obi o hwe and obi team at oh ampon the CNDC or take his sides on person obi tie the American oh kwajo the MPP he man the CPP so CPP no o tie sa de we nyina ese mran bem na yi ne be fi ona chese wo betena na o kasa after election no e bit man bibi say madwena mechire 5 years akoyi ebia a whole year near the bear campaign so 6 months and the bear campaign that only 6 months another only 1 year you have the right to campaign but so then a factor I say I deal with minister akoya de nya yenka say ye de obetena say abona so until yes aniama na ebe boy near a period of campaigning where you campaign you can mean betena still a campaign. So until we met that President Dramani Mahama ase, met that Vice President ase, met that impelling for you know NDC, met obi ase, your General Secretary, Party Chairman, your back down so I met that Miami boss, said them, Kweku Afenyo. Or boy Juma Amasaman, the Okasha Amasaman Funya Yaba Puna, Yamen the Obayan, one fa Anyana, Udi Hunjuma pa. Ko parliament di hunya nyina na oka obanso a oye nti medana se wo sa abada ye no because maybe betwe mu akọ no ye to aba bi ma obi ya me hu de oye but ono de se ne na abada ye ne na ho brase ne na ho famate no nyame nhia no nyame ntune nkwanam nyame ma amasamanya na dadwen ene obi biara ot amasaman both NDC both MPP both CPP whatever our Ghanaian out here no de se dem Kweku Afenyo na koma so into the flat for so far more problems in the buy no igusu etoto niema into the fast forward the meda me MC Yase said them so 9 meda na say niema e buy nyina e ba flat victims no odi mu akotene obo adwuma Amasaman community fast forward one ka great ampo na me adoma me ba for vice chairman Amasaman constituency ya kasi ampo a no don agi solution because omo how ye me how me ba solve me ba make sure say the attitude upon some nyina me kan ewura na maka bom na